This is another matchup where Team Secret are coming in from the bottom, trying to pull off the impossible. They did it once, they're gonna try and do it again right here.
FURIA, the heavy favorites in the match against Team Secret, who are hungry and ready to make an upset happen on this championship Sunday. The question is, will FURIA allow it to happen? Will they slip up? They haven't shown many cracks in their armor just quite yet, as already lost. Firing on all cylinders, making Mata come out with the early denial.
Now you guys have to remember, of course, I'm sure there are a million fans out there, but FURIA are, of course, the favorites headed into this one. Team Secret, they are coming off of a win, multiple wins at that, but this is their biggest challenge. Yan, the one on offense who makes everybody tend to look a little bit silly. He's already getting fed the ball, and very successfully at that.
I said that Yan was going to be the player for FURIA that is going to step up if this squad takes home the victory, and already Yan making that come true. Able to find the first goal of the series, and we know that Yan is going to be looking for more.
Very, very early on between these two teams, although this is a good thing for Team Secret. They are at least able to break into that half. They've been there for a little bit, and I like this safety from Brad right now. That third, staying a little bit further back, just anticipating FURIA's clears. And that's a good sign, just having the spatial awareness of how far back you gotta be for FURIA to kind of slow down their follow-ups to each other. But this is a great counter here. KV1 over to Brad. This one sent off by Lost.
Beautiful save coming in at the last second. Lost doing Lost things. So right now, Brad able to get a nice touch onto it to stop this FURIA push from coming through so quickly. The demo does come out, which does allow Yan to collect it. A little bit of a reset. KV1 does get it taken directly from him, but Mata's going to be right there. A big challenge in the midfield. Means that Yan is going to end up coming up with it. Is he going to be able to get a touch to it? No, not quite. A shot comes through, denied by KV1 yet again, sending back the other way. These squads are going back and forth. Nobody giving up anything right now. And as I say that, another close attempt. Drafinho having to get that save.
And as time goes on, Team Secret getting closer and closer. This is one of the bigger clears that FURIA have had in a few moments, which feels incredible to say. But on the flip side of things comes Team Secret. They made a bunch of attempts before, but finally, right place, right time. Brad sets himself and his team up for success. He intercepts that pass there. And well, Team Secret have done it. They tie up game number one.
Brad with an exceptional play right there, doing a solid job of making sure that this FURIA locomotive does not get to churning just quite yet. Team Secret understand they can't give up multiple goals in succession if they want to pull out these game victories. It has to be low-scoring efforts from FURIA and solid plays all around from Team Secret if they want to pull out this victory, and so far, that's what they've put up. It's a solid showing for sure. Now the question is, are they going to be able to keep it go? Oh my goodness, Yan able to slot this in, upper 90. Beautiful shot coming out of him, taking it all the way off of the pass. He read it like a book. Nobody could get back.
That was a banger of a shot. The speed on that too. It's hard to just try and catch up to it. FURIA go up by 1. They take that lead back and away from Team Secret. It's a little bit of a battle out in the mid. KV1 pops this one into the air, tries to follow it. You see Lost trying to slow things down. Drafinho trying to help his team get bailed out off this one. Huge clear up field. This one just off target. And Team Secret on the race, and they will win it. They beat out the FURIA defense, find their way through. In a minute 57, they've already responded.
All right, now both of these squads starting to cook a little bit on the offensive end and faltering on the defensive end, as you can't be giving up these counterattacks. A couple of quick counterattacks coming in. And now we got to see exactly who's going to play a little bit more hesitant. Who's going to say, okay, wait a second. Let's make sure that our defense is there before we try and go wild on the offensive end. Is Mata going to be popping this one up. He's got Yan against him. He gets it past him, but it doesn't matter. Drafinho's going to be right there. Sending it right on back and away, and my goodness, Yan with the nasty redirect. from the far wall. He says, thank you very much. I take those.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I gotta commend him. The sheer... It was almost disrespectful how far up he was cheated and just waiting for this to be handed at him. And there you have it. The plan works. FURIA back in a lead, looking to extend. Brad just trying to slow it down. KV1 low on boost, still takes his shot. And lost out into the corner. Yan pops up high. Brad just to slow. And right now the name of the game for Team Secret is just slow things down one at a time. KV1 trying to pull out a fake on it. Brad has double tap opportunity. It's a little too easy for him that time. And there you have it. Team Secret tie things up at 115.
This is a high-scoring affair. This is a grand final starting out exactly how you wanted to. Both squads clicking on all cylinders. Tons of goals. Tie game. 1 minute left. Oh, man, it doesn't get better than this.
It really doesn't. This is a very, very close matchup. These two teams have so much history together. So this, I wouldn't expect anything less than intense between them. 1 minute remains in game number 1 of this grand final right now. Tied game, 6 overall. This could be the one to extend a lead though, but it's just too slow. And there it goes, the ball pushed upfield. FURIA racing back to try and slow things down. They have for now. And Brad, low on boost, lets this one fall into the hands of FURIA.
Yeah, Yan normally able to capitalize on those type of opportunities. The demo does come out. It pops it up. KV1's going to need to carry this one for quite some time to give his squad a little bit of opportunity to create something before giving it right back to FURIA. But it doesn't look like that's going to be the case, because they haven't really been able to put a solid look together just quite yet. And that's going to spell trouble for them, because if FURIA is able to get this out, it could mean a nasty counterattack just like this, and there we go. The counterattack was there yet again, but the defense did get back in time this time, so they learned from their mistake.
This isn't quite the end of it, though. This one will hit the ground. Overtime is what we get in this game number 1. Wouldn't expect anything less with how close everything has felt. Jaffinho there to catch it, pops it up towards the ceiling, but Mata steals it away. Into the hands of Yan, the initial scorer of the series. No boost, follow-up, sent off, double commit to keep that out, and the third touch is what really makes sure Team Secret stays alive, but it's not going to stop there. Yan, reset, double down on it, and Team Secret continue to send off the shots of FURIA.
Woo! Man, Yan is trying right now. He is doing everything he can, getting the reset, but not able to find the back of the net. So close. But another opportunity as Jaffinho might be the one for the double. No. Someone was there to clean it up, but it doesn't matter. The defense is still there, trying to drop it low. KV1 pinches it against the ground. It's on the line, but not able to go in. That would have been FURIA taking game number 1 just inches away. And now FURIA gonna need to figure out another way to get this one through. Is it lost? No. A little bit too high. Does get deflected. Back to the middle. It does get centered. Dangerous ball, but KV1 able to get this one cleared away yet again, and Team Secret find the reset.
You do got to take note how much boost it took Team Secret to be able to defend all of these shots. You're getting tired at that point, right? Low boost. Brad takes one more attempt, avoids the bump, and makes another save. And Team Secret, they want out of their half, but they keep getting forced back into it. Jaffinho steals the corner boost, but Team Secret, even on nothing, get out, but it's short-lived. Shot on target, sent off by Brad. Almost 2 minutes into this one, and Team Secret, they're fighting for their lives, but they are so clinical with these saves right now. FURIA are just frustrated. They are throwing themselves at this ball, at this net. This is one of the few times they've been thrown into their own half.
Yeah, it's been all FURIA this entire time. It feels like 2 straight minutes of all-out pressure and a great defensive effort coming in for Team Secret right now. Every single person stepping up on the defensive line to make sure that this game stays even. And The fact that we had 6 goals go through in the first 5 minutes and in this overtime, it has been all even. It just shows how close and how even these teams might be coming into today. Yes, FURIA is a top squad in the world, but that doesn't mean that you can't be tested, you can't be pushed, and that's exactly what Team Secret is doing right here and now. Is Secret almost able to put it away. Brad with an opportunity, but Lost denies.
And here comes KV1. The player that everybody really has had their eyes on to try and step up. He's a masterclass on offense. Brad spots Mata. Mata takes a shot. Lost sends him off for his efforts. And here comes Yan. From the ground, no space given by Brad. 3 minutes on the clock. It's a slinger and through. Trofino to end game 1 for FURIA.
And there it is, FURIA able to clutch it up. It was close. It was a long, drawn-out overtime, but at the end of the day, Trofino's able to find the answer all the way from the left side. Just a beauty. Feel great after that game number 1. You just pushed FURIA to the absolute limits. And, you know, after coming off of a long, grueling 7-game series, I mean, the fact that they could even come out and still have this type of energy to go the distance with this squad in FURIA, I mean, that just shows the grit that Team Secret have. So big props to them for drawing that game out as long as they went.
You got to do it again, though, but this time try and get out of it successfully. Yan just slowing things down in the mid here. Brad, one player that I will say has had the most improvement as the weekend has gone on, was a little bit quieter. Starting to get more involved as today is concerned. And here comes Brad once again. Stops this one down in the corner, waiting for KV1's response. This is a floater. Low boost for Mata, but Team Secret still holding on, still keeping this scoreless.
As long as it's scoreless, Team Secret are probably going to be feeling pretty good. Even if it's a 0-0 situation, because all it's going to take is that one chance for Team Secret to take that lead, and there it is. That's all they needed, the opportunity. Hand down, man down, nobody able to stop KV1.
That was just a quick turnaround from KV1 as well. Everybody low on boost as far as FURIA had in their tank, and well, you know what? That's the best way to catch them off guard, right? Quick turnarounds, quick follow-ups. Team Secret trying to match the pace of play that they were handed in game number 1. They need it in game number 2. First on the board, that's usually a good sign for them, but a 2v1 could mean otherwise. Follow-up from Yan set off for the efforts. Mata trying to beat out Lost, but unfortunately it just goes a bit wide.
Yeah, Yan had a nice opportunity, but the defense was just a tad bit better coming in from a Secret. And the fact that Secret have this advantage, that stop on the line in the 2v1 was absolutely massive. They needed that for sure. You can't let FURIA start to get a little bit of momentum back. Team Secret understand they do not want to go in that 0-2 hole against FURIA right now. If you're going to win this series, you almost need to win this game number 2 and keep this thing tight.
Yeah, this definitely needs to be one of the closer matches, especially because Team Secret historically haven't done the best against FURIA, but this is a time for change. It's Brad all the way around. Just a great setup from KV1 as well. You saw the attempt at the clear from Lost, but Brad pushing forward. Team Secret up 2-0. No response from FURIA. Feels like a rarity. And you got 3 minutes to try and catch up to what potentially could now be 3 goals.
Yeah, FURIA's definitely cooled down a little bit. You can tell that the confidence doesn't feel like it's all the way there in the same way that it was early on, and maybe because it feels almost like Team Secret are doing whatever they want on the pitch in this game number 2, as they have had complete control of this game in every single aspect. Another close call that was on target might have been able to seep through the cracks. Brad centering it to the middle, keeping it on this FURIA half. FURIA needing to figure out a way to get out of their own half and try and put some pressure onto Team Secret, but that is so much easier said than done, because right now Team Secret is swarming, making sure that FURIA are scrambling in a way that it doesn't seem like they were prepared to do at all in this game.
Exactly. I think right now Team Secret are handling their 1v1s so well. There's been moments, you know, where you see KV1 going and beating out 1-2 defenders, one after the other even at that, right? So that is a huge deal. But we see the play that time and time again has almost never failed FURIA. It is sending one up to go and bump the defense. Demo the defense. You saw it on the first player. It was the fake out on a bump, and then he just goes flying. Last defender gets demoed off. It's a wide open net, and just like that, FURIA are back in the game.
Yeah, I don't think Lost meant to take that one away from Yan, but I think Yan just kind of pushed it into his bumper right there, and Lost ended up taking it from him. He said, hey, if I'm gonna get the demo in front of you, you might as well brush my car and let me get the goal as well. So, you know, a little bit of a gift there from Yan to Lost, and now we're looking to see if FURIA is going to be able to find this equalizer here as Yan pops it back up one more time. KV1 able to intercept it in the midfield. Brad is up, gonna win that challenge. A big one coming out of him. Tried to pogo it off the ground, not gonna be able to land it though. Yan is back up one more time, looking for the reset, not gonna be able to get it whatsoever. Lost is up. He does have somebody, gets the reset. Mata's there though. Yan on the cleanup, sends it cross, but it's gonna be a little bit too wide. Nobody there for the cleanup as well. Another center give and go play coming in from Jaffinho, and Yan not gonna connect at all. Yet again, more pressure coming in from FURIA. Finally, the defense cracks. They starve them out, and eventually FURIA find the equalizer. 2-2 game.
Oh, I feel so bad. Brad went up for the challenge, and KV1 just was slow to get back after that rotation. And yes, just like that, FURIA have a tied game on their hands. This one's gonna bounce around the field over into that corner there. And Lost trying to take it back for his team. Shot opportunity once, twice, but both sent off. And 38 seconds on the clock. This could be stolen at a last moment's effort. KV1 to the backboard, Jaffinho with a read.
Like you stated, Team Secret has not fared well in the matchup against FURIA. And right now, FURIA showing why. They were down 0-2 in this game 2. And now, 3 unanswered goals back to back to back. Yan slotting it in on the right side, letting this Team Secret know that we've got your number.
I can't. I'm always in awe of FURIA and how well they work together as a team. They just force defense on anyone's end to just scramble. When you think you're confident against them, they find a way to make you feel like you're not. Brad trying to reset this one forward. Mata had, I believe it was Yan, like locked in on the goal line. That was one of their better opportunities, but it does go away. The bump play comes through. Double off the backboard with no space given means FURIA has a better chance to end this here, and it'll hit the ground. FURIA will take game number 2, and well,
yeah, they are halfway done with winning this grand final. This best of 7, up 2-0, feeling really good.
they are looking good too. Again, FURIA, this is a team that was placed top 4 at the major, and who did they go down to back then? The team that won it all, G2. So they are not afraid of a team like Team Secret that takes something away from them with just a few minutes in. They know how to come back. They have the experience and the poise to do so. And well, honestly, I'm sure the expectations on themselves is to try and sweep this, right? So they're working together greatly. They understood what adjustments needed to be made in real time, and a lot of it was due to spacing, forcing Team Secret to play closer than they were comfortable with, and then it was really easy to just demo them out, bump them out of the way, and take as many free shots as they wanted.
Yeah, and that might be the recipe for success in this game number 3 as well, as already FURIA looking more comfortable in the early periods of this game than they did in the early periods of game number 2. So this squad might get to cooking a little bit more. Yan tried to get the redirect off the wall, not going to be able to get that one on target though. Either way, a solid touch to send it down into the deep corner. The demo did come out to set up this little bit of a power play right now for FURIA. Nothing going to come of it. It's KV1 able to collect. Bump attempt coming through. Means Jaffinho is going to be able to collect, but yet again stolen. These squads going back and forth with control in this. Met on the line. The defense from FURIA holding strong, and that means Lost has free reign to take it over. But Brad is going to be right there to make sure that nothing comes through.
I give so much props to Brad. The amount of times that he has had to do double saves on this FURIA team and pulled out successfully every single time. He looks incredible, but now they got to use that as an advantage to try and counter quickly. And that's where things start to slow down for them a little bit. The difference of FURIA right now is when they stop a play in its tracks, it immediately turns into this counter that produces 1 or 2 shots at the most, right? Same can't quite be said for Team Secret right now. It's about these half plays, and you need to be able to follow through. That's really what the slowdown has been.
Right now, it's going to need to speed up the pace. As FURIA want to keep this thing going as fast as possible, because the faster the game, the more comfortable they're going to feel. And a big demo is going to be coming in. Mata popped it up and sent it right back into the hands of FURIA. 50's won out, keeping it in the Team Secret half. But is FURIA going to be able to do anything with it? That is the question. Another 51 out, this time by Brad, who's been exceptional today, as you stated. Able to get the center, but FURIA still having control for now, getting the touches that they need to at least make sure that this Team Secret squad isn't going to get a good look. And as I say that, the center did come in. There was a player available, but the defense of FURIA was there as well. And now here we go, heading back the other way. Another chance for FURIA potentially to get this first goal of another game.
Lost really just playing the patient game. Spots Yan. Yan to the backboard. No space given, yet still manages to take that shot off of it. And Yan back over to himself. A lot of control, uses his flip to spot Jaffinho, but it's slowed down in its tracks and Lost.
Wow.
Again, the sheer amount of control that these players have on their cars to turn on a dime is so incredible to watch. And now you got 1:20 seconds. Nobody's been able to score on this one. You know that that's got to have FURIA a little frustrated, so at some point they are going to start to ramp up just a bit. Yan around the corner, tries to go for the pinch. It's intercepted. KV1 tries to go up next, but it's a big clear up field.
Going to be going right back into the hands of KV1, who's going to be dropping it off to Brad. Sends it off the backboard, but no one's going to be there. Both squads playing extremely defensive right now, so it's going to take a superstar effort in order to get past the defense, whoever it's going to be. I've said before, the players to step up for each squad, in my opinion, KV1 and Yan. We'll see who's going to step up right now. 40 seconds left. This is a potential game winner, and KV1, as I say it, is going to immediately get a goal right after, taking it all the way down. Gets the reset. Oh my gosh, that was nasty, and the demo literally did it all right there. That right there is a top 5 play of the tournament.
I could not agree more. KV1 keeping Team Secret in this game. Mata up next. Yan pinch off the ceiling and down, over to be collected by Lost. And now FURIA, 25 seconds to scramble and put a play together. Trying to attempt to get through. Low on boost is Yan, and Mata with a clear. Demo from KV1 just lets this ball bounce out in that orange end. It's a bump on Yan. FURIA again are scrambling to get it together. They need one more play. This is under 1. No shot taken. Instead, it's sent back into their own half. And all you gotta do is hit the ground, and there you have it. Another demo play to secure up and lock in. We know that we can get around them easily. We've done it time and time again. There's no reason we can't now. But on the flip side of the field, Team Secret, they're taking this one game at a time to just stay in this and compete. And off the kickoff, they go.
I mean, if you're Team Secret, this is going about as good as you can think through these past couple games. I mean, you're starting off game number 4 with a kickoff goal. Brad has been stepping up every single time. And, I mean, you pointed it out. Really feels like he came out of nowhere, and having an exceptional performance against this squad in FURIA, you couldn't ask for anything more out of him.
You really couldn't. He's been such a great player as time has gone on, but same can be said for FURIA. All three players of this team are incredibly intimidating for a lot of people to have to go up against, and there's a reason why. They're LAN boys, but they're also online boys, and well, Jaffinho just bobbing and weaving around everyone that was near him, puts this one far side, unsavable shot, and there you have it. The response comes through, tied game once again.
Great shot and a great answer coming out very, very quickly. Ooh, almost another one coming in from KV1. It is going to be denied at the line. Yan collects this one, sends it on up. Is he going to be looking for anyone? No, going to try to take it by his lonesome. Not able to get the bump, though. It was a little bit off target regardless, so going to need to retry this one. As you can see, all three players right in front of Lost. He's going to need to figure out how he wants to attack this a little bit differently. Leaves it off for Yan in the mid. Not going to be able to find anything just quite yet. Team Secret playing solid defense right now, as both teams are starting to get right back into that mode of playing a little bit passive.
Yep, definitely a slower game right now. Everybody just, you don't want to risk too much. You just want the opportunities to arise, and then you capitalize on them. KV1 heavy cheat up. I see the plan and the idea from Team Secret to just kind of have that person forward, going for the bumps, trying to open up a little bit of a path for their teammates. But unfortunately for them, FURIA successfully working together to get past not one, but two defenders. Here's a center. This one sent off by Mata. And the play, as quickly as it was formed, it's cut off.
Solid attempt coming in from this squad yet again. Mata up high. Team Secret looking for the reset, but going to be bumped away. Needing to recollect this one. KV1 gets a touch on it, sends it to the back wall. Yan's going to pop this one all the way up and above the mid. Sends it to the deep at half. Jaffinho up high, and he's got the reset. Can he drop it down? Lost was there, but so was Brad. And Brad, yet again, clutching up, being exactly where he needs to be.
Yeah, not too bad right here, right now. Less than 3 minutes to go. Still a tied game around the corner. Jaffinho wins his challenge off one. Brad, though, takes one of his own. Oh, I would say half successful off this one. But right now, Team Secret, the main focus, just getting out of their own half. KV1 going for the bump. It's a slower play. It could have been deemed successful, but no space given to Team Secret. FURIA really just in their faces, forcing them to run back, find boost, find each other. And it has become a bigger challenge than Team Secret would like. One pass
Infield
to the
passes.
other, back over to Lost. This one is in, and FURIA take the lead.
The give and go plays looking like Stockton and Malone. My goodness, nobody got a hand up on the side of Team Secret. Great stuff coming in from FURIA. Lost able to guide that one right on in. And man, FURIA clicking on all cylinders just when they need to.
And they look really good doing it. I wouldn't expect anything less from FURIA, if I'm honest. But it took a lot of creativity to finally spot each other quick enough to get past defense. Insane amount of space given to the wrong person, but the right guy for FURIA. Yan off the backboard, no boost, but all the right angles. FURIA up by 2.
Yan is just nasty. Some of these shots he's able to pull off, the power he gets behind him to be able to send it off of that backboard and get it right back and collect it. Nobody was even in front of the net when he shot it. Like, the guy is just absolutely insane. The mechanics are always there, and you always got to watch out for these eruptions coming out of a player like Yan. And right now, Team Secret need to find a way to stop the waterfall that is FURIA right now, because it is pouring all over their heads.
You've said it once before, and it's the best expression in this situation, but when it rains, it pours. FURIA, they figured out what they need to do against Team Secret, which is give no space and find your own. And they've extended the lead to 3. A flick from Brad, easily cleared off by Yan. In the air, Moda going for a challenge in the air, loses it, lost it, but KV1 there to collect.
This time it's Jaffinho Up, leaves it up for Lost. Demo comes through from KV1, trying to set something up for Team Secret. Does send it to the middle. Brad with a shot, but it's going to be saved. Trevino is going to be back in time. So no worries from FURIA. Lost was cherry picking a little bit on the end. Tried to center it for Yan, but a little bit off target. Seemed like it was right in between a pass and a shot.
Not too bad right there, though. 48 seconds on the clock. One more for the road, because why not? If you're lost, you want in on this. FURIA go up 5-1.
How did nobody from Team Secret touch that? That weaved perfectly through both of those players. That was insane. Oh, man. FURIA in complete control. This is the first game that's been what we can consider, I mean, especially for this day in this tournament, a blowout. As I say that, Team Secret answer right back to take this 4-goal lead down to 3.
This is a really great kickoff, but I feel bad
what
for
happened?
Jaffinho. It was just an awkward touch off of it and a quick challenge to follow that put that one through. But that is a good sign of life for Team Secret. 43 seconds, not entirely impossible. However, mathematically, the way things have been going, it looks impossible. 35 on the clock. No boost in the tank for KV1 means Mata had to do the follow-up. Nothing to come of it, though. And a 3-goal deficit, means FURIA are looking really good as they attempt to head on over to match point.
So we can go ahead and say it's impossible for Team Secret to come back in this game at this point. We can throw that word out there with confidence at this point. So FURIA, props to them, shout out to them. They get the big victory, a statement victory heading into series point, and that right there is huge for this roster, for their confidence. We said it before this series started. They usually only drop one game to Team Secret.
Team Secret, you have to take it almost 1 minute at a time, right? At this point, you're not even taking it a game at a time. Every minute counts.
Every single one, every second counts, because guess what? This could be the last 5 minutes of the SAM Esports World Cup Community Cup featuring Rocket League. Don't forget, this is all leading up to the Esports World Cup for Rocket League going down in Riyadh, August 22nd through the 25th. It's going to be a wild month filled with a lot of key crushing, a lot of tears of joy and pain. It's going to be a lot of fun. Oh man, Rocket League is always so great out in Riyadh.
It really and truly is. I am so excited for that. But we get a little taste of it right here online. Team Secret trying to keep their foot in the game, down by 2, trying to tie up a series. It feels impossible, but right now it's scoreless. Brad passed 1. Yan just stops him in his tracks and places this one down. And FURIA, they are coming in with all the heat.
And if you can't stand the heat, they might need to stay out the kitchen. And right now, FURIA cooking with something fierce. Trying to keep this one in their control. Nice shot from Yan. It's going to be a little bit off target, but still a nice chance coming out of FURIA early. And if FURIA can build on the momentum that they had last game, then this thing could be all but over in the next 3.5 minutes.
Great clear up field from Jaffinho. He spots Yan, leaving this one for him. Leaves this one for Lost as well, but Mata doing a great job of intercepting and reading a lot of these shots, and that's what Team Secret's gonna have to do. I talked about that in the in-between of this series. It's a guessing game on what sort of a play FURIA is going to throw at you. Are you getting a solo play, or are you going to have to anticipate some sort of a passing play that's getting put together in front of your eyes? And right now, Team Secret, they've anticipated everything well. It's a pinch around the corner that Team Secret are slowing down for now.
Yeah, but for how long are they going to be able to hold off this FURIA attack? This FURIA yet again going to be getting in control of this one. Lost gets it past 2, and that could set up something nice if he could find the center, but wasn't going to be able to. Yan with the challenge up top, not able to get a solid enough touch on it, but still able to break up the defensive effort to get the clear, still keeping it in this Team Secret half. So solid job out of FURIA all around. A nice shot ends up going to the backboard. Not going to count as a shot as it was slightly off target, but either way, a good little look coming in from FURIA, and I mean, oh my goodness, I thought that was almost an open net. Might need to see a different way, how they could finally get past this defense, but I thought for sure that was going to be the first goal of the game.
I did too, but it's not going to stop there. Shots still being taken, although this time the follow-ups on the end of FURIA are coming in a little bit slower than they have in games past. This one left for lost. Trifino tries to find an angle, just ends up sending it out, and Yan's going to have to go from around the corner to the ceiling, find some control on this ball, but all three players of Team Secret are throwing themselves at this. Eventually, somebody's got to falter. But FURIA, they just can't put it on target. Twice now, a shot could have gone in if it was a little bit more on center. And they got to try again. Lost air dribbling this one all the way down towards that net. Incredible save from KV1, but you can't stop Yan. He is inevitable.
If you give him a window, he'll jump right through it. And just like that, you can see that gigantic window of opportunity. And he took it in stride. Yan with a beautiful, beautiful goal to potentially put this one away if they can hold on for the next 90 seconds.
It's not impossible. Team Secret, though, you gotta get it together, man. Right now, Yan, he is just everywhere all at once. You saw him at London. You saw him absolutely destroy every field he was put on. This is another day in the office for him. 2-0 FURIA looking to extend. A minute 15 passing play down over to Brad is sent off, and FURIA are a minute and 10 seconds away from winning the EWC Community Cup featuring Rocket League.
Everything on the line in this one for Team Secret. They've got a minute left and a dream, and in this dream they score a couple goals, force an overtime, and start the comeback of a century. But if anything, FURIA is denying that at every single turn, making sure that they're buying as much time as they can, burning that clock because it is their best friend at this moment. As long as they can keep Team Secret guessing and not able to put together a solid offensive push, this one's going to be all FURIA the rest of the way. And right now, Team Secret, zero control. FURIA has all of it in the world, just needing to play solid defense for the next few seconds.
Exactly. Solid defense is going to win this one. Redirect from Yan, pass on target. This one sent off by Brad. 12 seconds away. We've seen 0-second goals from this team. We've seen crazy pass and plays to keep themselves in it. And they're trying their hardest, and they might do it. KV1 at 4 seconds on the clock breaks past the defense, breaks past Yan in particular, and gives Team Secret one last chance.
4 seconds, so little hope. Will they be able to make it happen? It goes up the wall. Secret's gonna need to keep this one alive. They're able to do just that, but it goes into the hands of FURIA. They're gonna be looking to kill this immediately, and in this series, in this tournament, Yan off the wall toward the backboard. He's going to send it right to Brad. And are they going to be able to kill it? Not quite yet. Brad able to collect. It's on FURIA's half. They have a chance. Yet again, Trifino going to be sending it wide and not able to collect it. His Team Secret FURIA going to be taking the tournament. They are your Esports World Cup Community Cup featuring Rocket League champions.
Huge congratulations.